What's going on with y'all? Welcome to HDiiTV. You're now rocking with your boy. I watched The Acolyte last night. I'll talk about it tonight when I get off of work because I'm finna go in on it. Shakur Stevenson, B. Wyatt sent me something about it. I've heard from other people sending me things, asking me about the Shakur thing. I like Shakur Stevenson as a boxer. I think he's very fundamentally sound. He just doesn't have a lot of power behind his punches. He's the type of fighter who's going to wear you down through pure skill, pure fundamentals. Very good at cutting off the ring and things. Tank Davis, everybody wants to see that. Tank Davis and Shakur Stevenson. I guess Mace and Cam, their show has been doing great. I mean, they're very entertaining. I just don't listen to them because they compromised. Kind of didn't like their basketball takes or their football, especially their football takes. Their football takes are trash. That's why they brought the juice on. They brought the juice on, and they had AB, but AB go left every time. So they practically defer to others when it comes to like the women's sports thing. Stat had to let them know what was going on because she watches it, been watching it, and it's like all these people coming to my comment section telling me about viewership, and that wasn't the title of the whole damn thing. Like, people don't read nothing. When you mention Caitlin Clark, her fans get so butthurt. The video was saying Angel Reese doesn't need her, and she really doesn't. Angel Reese is her own brand. She's worth over millions. And she has, her crowds are sold out. Wherever she go, people come to watch her play. I don't know why people keep bringing up CC. CC's gonna sell more because the majority is white. So when you have the majority of people being white, of course CC's games are gonna sell out more because that's who mainstream's gonna push. They're doing it right now with Cooper Flag. So it's like, I don't get what, that doesn't mean you're the better basketball player because you're popular. And I'm like, that's cool. So with this situation, it ties in because Mace is basically saying, I'm not paying to see a Shakur Stevenson fight. He just feels he's not box office enough. And I mean, he's not a box office type of fighter because Shakur lacks what Javante has. Javante has he has style. And plus he has that powerful right hand. He knocks people out. And you could feel and hear his punches when he's hitting somebody. But to me, he hasn't really fought anybody. Like Javante Davis he's good, but he hasn't fought anybody. And Shakur Stevenson, he fights people, but his fights aren't entertaining because the masses are looking for people to be knocked out. That's why a lot of them go to UFC to watch UFC, because you got a bunch of non-skilled fundamental people who's the majority fighting, going in there throwing wrong punches and throwing the wrong kicks, and when they fight against somebody who's actually fundamentally sound in fighting, they usually get their head beat in. So that's the difference with MMA and boxing. Boxing, you have to know how to slip the punches. You got to know how to roll. You got to do all type of stuff. And Mace and them gave their opinion. I mean, they're going to give their opinion, and Shakur Stevenson has to understand that's just how it's going to be. I mean, that's just what it is, man. But Cam talking about we get more money and all of that. Cam's always been extra like that. Because Shakur Stevenson, I guess, dissed their podcast. It was on a tweet. I saw it. And he dissed Mace talking about his rap career. And what Shakur doesn't understand is, dude, Mace was the biggest rap artist at the time. He just decided to walk away due to, like, you know, God called him to the ministry. So he went to the ministry. But you're not going to beat Mace. Shannon Sharp realized that as well. When Mace put him on Front Street, you're not going to beat a guy who's an MC / artist. Mace is great at coming off the dome with lines and twisting lines. So you're not going to win that. To me, Shakur just should have just said whatever. And this is the problem with a lot of the young dudes today. They feel like, oh, the old heads are attacking me. They're not giving me my props. I mean, hey, just go out there and keep winning. You know, this is why I love Kawhi Leonard, you know, because Kawhi Leonard's been hurt a lot. You know, he's not able sometimes to play the full season. But when people talking bad about him, he don't care. Kawhi with his family, with his brethren, with his wife and kids, he keep it moving. Because you're not going to win that battle. That's why Angel Reese and Camilla, that's why the WNBA put in a rule for them not to talk to the media, because the media was full of crap. They was not giving these girls their flowers. Now all of a sudden they're giving Angel Reese her flowers now. And Caitlin Clark fans are mad. You know, and it's like, I don't know why they're mad. Caitlin Clark's going to win the Rookie of the Year. I told everybody that before the season. They're going to give her the award. They just didn't know Angel Reese was this box office and nice. They didn't know that. Because they don't pay attention to other people but CC. And that's why I told you guys, CC fans, just like these novice fans that are in boxing and all sports, they don't know what they're talking about. They're like, oh man, look at this. She so the viewership for this game was, yeah, she was playing the Las Vegas Aces. The Las Vegas Aces are the only team who has sold out their crowd before anybody. And they've been selling out crowds since 2021, sir. So when she came into town, that just added an extra bump. So it's like, what are you talking about? The whole title was Angel Reese doesn't need Caitlin, and she doesn't. Y'all don't read nothing. Y'all just heard me talk about CC and y'all went crazy. Because that's what you CC fans are. Y'all are bad for the sport, just like LeBron fans, just like these compromised dudes like Mason Cam. They compromise. They're going to go at certain people, but they're not going to go at the people they need to talk about. And that's cool. You know, get your bag, get your money. That's cool. If you're in it for the money, do your thing. But in my opinion, Shakur Stevenson should have never said anything about Mace. You're not going to win that battle. And this is what I be trying to tell people. People come to my page all the time. I've had people say, my stuff suck. You ain't this. I'm not finna go back and forth with you because it's a losing effort. They got the time in the day to come and hate on your video and to type 1 million words. I don't have that kind of time. I just tell them how I feel and then I move on. If they still going back and forth, they're going to go back and forth with themselves. To me, the growth of the game, the WNBA is growing because of the other talent in the league. CC, yes, she's showing it to casuals watching the game, but they're destroying the game by their bad takes. And it's like, I just don't see what everybody's seeing Caitlin Clark. And that's all I was saying on the video last night. It's like, she's good. she potentially could be like great, but I just feel like they started winning because they started actually playing basketball. They're giving the ball to everybody and moving the ball. And you got a bunch of perimeter shooters, and plus the team is put together solidly. All they needed was a point guard. That's where she comes in, and she's been doing a hell of a job playing point guard. But they don't hear that. CC fans only hear when you say Angel Reese don't need her, and then you got everybody hating on Angel Reese. And it's mainly black men. And that's disturbing to me that Angel Reese don't get her just due. And you guys are going to do the same thing to her like y'all did to Kevin Durant. And it's sad. Like, it's sad. You know, and y'all going to do the same thing to Shakur Stevenson. Now, that's why I said Shakur is on Twitter going crazy. Shakur, you don't need to do all of that. You cursing all these people out, bro. You don't do that. Learn from Bud. You say Bud's your boy, right? Learn what Bud doing. Bud over there chilling. Bud ain't on there going back and forth with people. He got in the ring. He beat the hell out of Errol Spence, called it a day. And then you had Javante Davis over here sideline hating, trying to sneak this. And I'm like, Javante, Bud will beat the shit out you, bro. I'm just being real. You ain't ready for that. You need to stay bumping and knocking out your cannon fodder. You know, and a lot of these fighters, I think, be trying to be Floyd. You know, they be trying to be Floyd so bad. But going at Cam and Mace ain't going to help you, Shakur. It's not going to help you at all. You got to leave that alone, bruh. That's a lose-lose battle. It is. It's a lose-lose battle. You know, I like you. I like your fighting. I think you're good. He's better than Devin Haney. I didn't like Devin Haney. Just like Clarissa said, man, just give me the phone, baby, bro. Because you're embarrassing yourself. You know, you're getting upset, throwing tantrums, dog. You don't have to do that. You're not going to win against Mason Cam. Mason Cam, they're too big. And you're just giving them more pub. You know, I wouldn't even argue with Mason Cam. They said something about me, I'd be like, all right, whatever. You know, because it's like, whatever. I mean, I don't take creed to compromise niggas. If you're a compromised person, and I question your integrity, and practically I just really don't see you as very knowledgeable when it comes to certain stuff. But it's no hate on Mason, Cam, and stuff. Everybody was laughing at when they came back at Shakur. And you know, you're gonna lose that, bro. You gotta cut out all that Twitter thing, cussing everybody out, going at everybody. And that's why I said on Twitter, it's like, bro, don't even waste your breath. And see, this is the problem with a lot of the young bucks today. The young bucks they just let things get to them, and then they go on the internet and just let it loose. It's like, bro, just let it go. You're not finna beat them. All you can do is control what you can control. You know, you didn't see Kobe Bryant going out there blasting all the reporters or anybody. He didn't care. Kobe like, look, I can't control that. All I can control is the win out here. You know, and that's all you can do is control that. But they put him on ice. Shakur lost that trading of words. You know, and now you're stepping into their element. That's why you should have never responded. That's why Clarissa Shields said, give me your phone, baby, bro. Because you made yourself look silly. It was the same thing Kevin Durant was doing. All Kevin Durant had to do was ignore everybody, win championships. That's it. He let people that were compromised call him out of his name, do all of this, and he responded. It's like, you're going to lose. LeBron's more sensitive than you, but LeBron's not going to be on there talking trash. He going to send his bots, and he going to send somebody to talk on behalf of him. You know, that's what you should have done. And the media saw they could rattle you, so that's why they talk about you all the time. Because they know you're going to respond. They know that. They sitting back licking their chops, but Kevin Durant smarting up and said, you know what, I ain't going to say nothing because he know he's going to be an owner of that Seattle team. So he's like, all right, I'm going to keep quiet. Better keep quiet. But yeah, I mean that's what I felt about it. I didn't think it was like a real big deal, but you know, everything to people on the internet is a big deal. To me, Shakur Stevenson shouldn't have said nothing. He just should have let it go. Mace, that's he's entitled to his opinion, dog. Like Mace, I didn't see the issue like that with a Mace. You know he's gonna be clowning and saying certain stuff, but I mean, look, you gotta ignore that. You gotta ignore it. I'm gonna talk about the Acolyte tonight. Because I'm real pissed off about that. So make sure you like, comment, subscribe, share this, hit the notification bell to select all to receive upcoming notifications. And if you guys love what you hear, you can donate to the page, you can donate to my Cash App, or you guys can leave a super chat, or you guys can donate to my zelle. Yeah, that's about it. Shout out to Cino for Life. Shout out to Scrub Zero, who did it this time. Jag Sports or Jose. Shout out to Leaf Diggy, Mac Mizzle Show, Foolan Speak Sports, excuse me. Make sure y'all subscribe to Cess Talk Sports. Cess be over there talking about the WNBA and other basketball. Quita Love Sports, J Spot Network, you know, she cool peoples. Shout out to Who Did It, One True Emperor, Bear Theater, MDT Sports, shout out to him. I think that's everybody, if I'm not mistaken. I think that's everybody. I think that's everybody, if I'm not mistaken. If I miss you, man, I'll get you on the next video. Shakur, stay off of Twitter, man. Just chill out with that. Make sure y'all support Mason and Cam's show. It is what it is. They killing it. I just don't mess with them because they're compromised. They showed me their true colors on certain topics, so Thank y'all for listening, man. I'm out. Deezy.